I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today for Who Rocks New Mexico. Today, let's see how Beehive Homes is caring for those people who can no longer live alone. Then we'll visit Smiles by Design to see dentistry as it's meant to be. And we'll discover what makes Valley Fence Company different than any other fence company. But first, let's find out why Abbott Technologies is the best in the biz in IT services.
Think of Abbott Technologies as your partner, a highly qualified member of your team. Our only job is to make your job easier. Whether you're a small company, a large corporation, or a government entity, we have solutions to meet your needs. Let's face it, IT challenges have grown exponentially over the last few years. Escalating costs, rapidly changing technology, missed milestones, storage, security, regulatory compliance, and data recovery are just a few of the many issues you may be facing. It's a lot to manage, and no matter how small your department or how large your company, the demands on your time make it hard to keep up with the challenges. We're here to help, no matter where you are, bringing the highest level of expertise to assess your needs and provide solutions that bring peace of mind to you, efficiency to your day-to-day operations, and profitability to your bottom line.
Cyber threats are real. We're facing them as individuals and as companies, large and small. With each passing day, our systems and our data become more and more vulnerable. We simply can't afford to be complacent with this. The stakes are higher than ever, and facing the threats is more difficult than ever. No business leader wants to face the cost, the downtime, and the reputation damage that follows any data breach. That's why so many businesses count on Abbott Technologies to protect their data, their reputation, and their bottom line. At Abbott Technologies, we can do penetration testing, vulnerability assessments to help you understand and to minimize your security risks. We can also provide the hardware infrastructure and the professional services to assist in either augmenting your existing infrastructure or providing you a total refresh.
Many companies and organizations are finding it more and more difficult to manage their IT needs. Others are frustrated with the downtime and cost of the traditional break-fix model. That's why more and more businesses are turning to Abbott Technologies to help reduce issues, increase productivity, and lower costs. It's our job to find and fix problems before they become issues by providing professional support, proactive maintenance, and virtual CIO services, all at a level normally available only to larger corporations. Our solutions include a private cloud server, cloud email, cloud backup, and cloud security. That means your emails, documents, and data are backed up and protected from cyber threats, giving you confidence and peace of mind. Whether you have 3 computers or 300, you can count on us to tailor a plan that's right for you, all at one low flat monthly rate.
So check us out. Review our capabilities and services. From flat rate monthly maintenance to cybersecurity, the cloud, and hyperconvergence. You'll find solutions that are right for you and your needs. We're Abbott Technologies, doing the right thing for customers like you from coast to coast.
Congratulations to Abbott Technologies named Best in the Biz for 2018.
Rockymounts Stone's been in business since 1963. We actually did our first granite countertop job in 1986, and since then we've done about 1.2 million square feet of countertops in this market. When we first started, we would go out, make stick templates of the countertops. We would bring them back, put them on a slab, lay them out, mark them with tape, put them on a saw, try to cut them as accurately as possible. Compare that to today, we go out with a laser, a 3D two-dimensional laser, create a line drawing in a computer program, very accurate. The laser templating is accurate to within a 32nd of an inch over 20 feet. Every slab in our system gets photographed. We put it on a big green board, and it's a calibrated photograph. We import that into a program called SlabSmith.
SlabSmith is a computer program where we take the photos of the slabs and incorporate the CAD drawing into that. We overlay those two pieces of information, and then we can show customers what their actual countertops are going to look like.
We take that information after it's laid out, we run tool paths on it and send it to a CNC program, a water jet saw combination. And today it takes half hour to 45 minutes to cut a slab, where 10 years ago it took us 2.5, 3 hours to cut a slab sometimes. There's a natural affinity for people to be attracted to natural stone. I mean, it's kind of what we're made of, and the very few people that you run into don't like natural stone. One of the other things that a lot of people don't realize, granite countertops add to the perceived value of a home. So normally if you're flipping a house, or if you're in a remodel process, you put granite countertops in, you're going to see more return off than what you're paying for it.
Coming up, let's see what makes Beehive Homes the best in the biz when it comes to assisted living care.
I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wallworking Company and author of Wengrowth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. I recently came across a study that demonstrated how companies with positive internal cultures tend to be more profitable than those that focus solely on financial performance. The study tracked nearly 100 organizations over a 6-year period, benchmarking employee engagement and sense of mission, and tracking profitability over time. The results demonstrated, in the words of one of the study's authors, that culture causes performance, not vice versa. And an important corollary was that it took a while for the performance differences to become apparent. In the short term, pressure can be motivating. Companies that focus solely on results can almost certainly prompt initial outward compliance. But employees ultimately make their own decisions, and sooner or later will gravitate towards supervisors who treat them well and environments in which they can flourish. It's a good principle to keep in mind. Organizations that thrive long-term understand that taking care of business means taking care of their own.
Hi, I'm Michael Newman, host of New Mexico True Television, coming up right after Who Rocks. New Mexico True Television will showcase our great state as you've never seen it before, and will provide you with travel tips to make it easy for you to plan your next New Mexico True adventure. So stay right here, enjoy Who Rocks, and stay with us at 8:30 for New Mexico True Television. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
No one wants to move into an assisted living facility, but sometimes it becomes necessary. The folks at Beehive Homes are the best in the biz when it comes to personal care and quality of life.
Beehive Homes, the national franchise, there's 150 locations. But here in New Mexico, we've got the entire state covered. No matter where you are in New Mexico, you're not very far away from one of our locations. We build smaller residential facilities that have a maximum of 16 residents per home. It's a family-style home-like atmosphere. At some point in our lives, all of us are going to be facing the need for assisted living for ourselves, or for our grandparents or parents, and I don't think that it's ever too early to know what your options are and know what's available to you. I tell everyone who's looking for assisted living to know 3 things, and that's the rules, the history, and the cost. And I say the rules meaning the state regulations about assisted living. There are certain rules, regulations, things that you're entitled to, whether it be staffing ratios, furnishings in your room, quality in your food, and in your environment that you are entitled to when you move into an assisted living home. So when I say know the history, I really mean know the history of the company. Who founded it? Who runs it? Where are they? Here at Beehive, all of the executives at our company, from the owner to myself and my brother, we have all been caregivers. We know what it means to give quality care. So the third thing is to know the cost. And I say this because there are so many words, phrases, terms used for pricing in assisted living and in long-term care. So make sure you know not just what your base price will be, but what will it be if mom or dad experiences their usual level of care that they need. Here at Beehive, we give you an all-inclusive price. So whatever we say the cost is, that's the cost. There is no guessing, there is no worrying, and I believe that brings a lot of peace of mind to our families. So whenever you are looking, whenever you're ready, whenever you're interested in learning more, please call us, come by, take a tour, get to know us. There'll be no high pressure sales. We just want to educate you and teach you and advocate for you and show you what quality care is.
You know, Valley Fence Company, we've been here since 1969. My father started the business. We've had tremendous growth, just basically hard work in the early years.
Valley Fence Company's growth can be attributed, I think, to my grandfather's hard work and his work ethic and my father's vision. When you combine the two, you know, it really ended up being something special, and it's really helped us grow over the years.
This is our plasma cutter. We started it out about 2 years ago. We just feel that it brings a whole new dynamic and different division to our business. This serves both residential and commercial. There's so many things that the engineers and architects are now requiring that we can now fulfill. Same thing with our residential customers. They're now asking for more and more and more, and now this gives us the availability to offer that.
Plasma cutting has just opened us up to a world of opportunities. Once upon a time, you were limited with the amount of custom work you could offer your customers. Now, that is certainly not the case. If you can think it, we can do it. We have a ton of applications when it comes to our new plasma cutters. We can do it on commercial projects where we're fabricating pieces and parts that go for these large projects. Or it can be for your home where we're doing custom work, custom gates, or sometimes we're doing fence that even matches accents to your home.
If you can get it to us and imagine it, we put it on paper, we can put it in and we can get that design for you.
Valley Fence Company is rooted in our community. We're happy to be from the South Valley. We're happy to be locally owned and from New Mexico, and a multiple generational business. I'm the third generation to work for the family business.
We just love our state, we love our community, we want to give back to that. We know that that's what's made our company successful, and we're not going anywhere. We're licensed, bonded, and insured, and we're going to be here for you today, tomorrow, and in 20 years from now.
Coming up next, Dr. Greg Lepore and his amazing team at Smiles by Design.
If you're thinking about a gas, pellet, wood, or electric stove to take the chill out of winter and add charm and beauty to your home, Mountain West Sales is the place to be. Our showroom, the largest burning display showroom in New Mexico, has more stoves on display than you'll find anywhere else. And when it comes to choosing a stove, get the powerful heating performance and styling you want with Harmon, noted for quality and efficiency. You'll love the rustic character and charm of Harmon wood-burning stoves, and even more, Harmon's precise temperature control for targeted heating in multiple rooms. You can also choose from Harmon's line of pellet stoves. Innovative and environmentally friendly, these stoves offer unique fuel loading options and features like easy touch control and exhaust sensing probe technology. It's easy to create a luxurious, warm, and inviting space with a premium pellet or wood stove from Harmon. And it's easy to find exactly the right stove right here at Mountain West Sales. Visit us here at our showroom on University, just south of Candelaria. Learn more at mountainwestsales.net.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
Let's discover why patients love everything about Dr. Greg Lepore and his remarkable dental team at Smiles by Design.
Hello, my name's Dr. Greg Lepore, and this is our practice. One thing that I like people to understand that's really important with my vision for each one of our patients is that if you want to save your teeth and keep your teeth for a lifetime, if you don't want to have dental emergencies or pain with your teeth, and you want to spend the least amount of money on your teeth in your lifetime, and this is a great place to come have your dentistry done.
I had a really horrible, traumatic experience with a dentist when I was in my late 20s. So I went years before ever having my teeth checked. I just thought if I brush and floss every day and I'm really diligent, that I can just manage without a dentist. But here came the pain. The pain came in my teeth, and I thought, oh God, I gotta go. And I found out about Dr. Lepore having this reputation for being somebody who's sensitive to pain.
Everybody's experience is important to us. We don't want anybody to have unpleasant experience. We're not perfect, but we strive for that perfection.
Came and saw Dr. Lepore, and indeed I had 8 cavities. We took care of my mouth and it didn't hurt at all. There was no pain, absolutely no pain. And so now it's enjoyable. I love getting my teeth cleaned. I love coming to see his staff.
I think making sure that everybody has a pleasant experience. And that pleasant experience is the way that you're greeted, the way you're talked to on the phone, the way that you're talked to in the chair. We don't talk down to people. You know, we realize that if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. That's our goal, is to be proactive and not reactive. So if we can do dentistry on things before they become a huge problem, you know, the prognosis is much better long-term for your tooth, and you also spend less money. I would sincerely ask any of you that may be watching that are looking for a new dental home to come try us out. I would love the opportunity to take care of you, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
It's time to think differently about cemeteries. Meet Sunset Memorial Park, New Mexico's most beautiful cemetery. If you've driven on Manal just west of I-25, you've probably passed it thinking it's simply an expansive tree-filled park. It is, and so much more. Recognized nationally for its scenic charm, captivating elegance, and majestic park-like setting, Sunset Memorial Park is unlike any cemetery you've ever seen. People come here to walk, jog, walk their dogs, and relax. It's just that kind of place. And while the lush green grass and canopy of leaves makes every part of Sunset Memorial Park desirable, you'll find our Centennial Urn Garden a burial place unlike any other. Designed to be a sanctuary for the soul, a peaceful garden for reflection, and an inspirational setting for the celebration of life, the Urn Garden offers warmth and peace to all who enter. Sometimes it's hard to think about the inevitable. Not here. There's something so welcoming, so inviting, and yet so comforting. It's easy to imagine this garden as a final resting place. There's beauty everywhere you look. In the Santa Fe architecture, tranquil fountains, lush foliage, Kiva fireplace, and amazing bronzes, and the beauty continues through every season, gently casting its colors and textures on the wall niches and burial areas throughout the garden. Many people are so moved by the tranquility of the Urn Garden that they choose to ensure that they have a place here. Some even have their names and birth dates engraved. The families of those who pre-plan are always grateful that, in a time of grief, the majority of decisions have already been made, giving them the opportunity to focus on the celebration of life rather than the difficult details. Whether you choose to pre-plan or simply learn more, we invite you to come and walk through the Centennial Urn Garden and experience the peace and tranquility that this garden offers to all.
Coming up, Anderson Air Corps shows us why they're the best in the biz, keeping their customers comfortable regardless of the season. In today's competitive marketing environment, there's a lot of buzz about drone video. Businesses of all types are looking skyward for better images to promote their companies, products, and services. Communities large and small are using drone video for economic development and tourism applications. Real estate agents know the value of drone video as a powerful selling tool for the homes, commercial buildings, and properties that they represent. Even ranchers are finding new and unique uses for drone video. And everyone wants professional drone video for their websites, social media, trade shows, and more. That's why Cliff Dweller Digital has 3 full-time FAA-certified drone pilots on staff. They'll consult with you to ensure that your drone footage captures exactly what you want and need. Nothing compares to drone video, shot indoors or out by the professionals with more drone capabilities and experience than anyone else in New Mexico. Cliff Dweller Digital. Check us out at cliffdwellerdigital.com or call Andrew at 505-363-2796. We look forward to working with you.
My sister Genevieve began collecting day-old bread from groceries and bakeries more than 30 years ago, and then from the trunk of her car shared it with those in need. Today, St. Felix Pantry in Rio Rancho feeds more than 1,000 families each week. We provide food, clothing, and referral services to all who come to our door. To learn more how you can help, visit stfelixpantry.org.
Our next Best in the Biz company, Anderson Air Corps, has been taking the worry and guesswork out of their customers' heating and cooling needs for over 50 years.
Here at Anderson Air Corps, we've been serving New Mexico's heating and air conditioning needs for over 50 years. Something that's kind of different for us than a lot of contracting companies out there is we only do heating and air conditioning. That's what we do. We don't do roofing, we don't do plumbing. We're a heating and air conditioning company, and that's our passion.
Let's face it, we're HVAC geeks. We like the new stuff that's coming in the industry, new technology, new products, new innovations. And best of all, we're taught to do the right thing here. We're not micromanaged. We do what's best for the customers.
As HVAC experts, our work involves heaters, furnaces, air conditioners, evap coolers, all makes, all models. We do everything from installations to retrofits to service and repair and AC conversions.
And we have 2 technicians on call 24/7, so we can usually respond to your emergencies within 24 hours.
You don't survive the contracting business for more than 50 years without caring about your customers. Our customers, our community, and giving back to the community are important to us. That's why we've partnered with Paws and Stripes. Paws and Stripes provides service animals for veterans who have PTSD or traumatic brain injuries. We're proud to be recognized as Best in the Biz in 2018 and are excited about serving the community and our customers for years to come.
Whenever you need maintenance or repairs on your heating or air conditioning, call us, day or night. Our Anderson Air Corps techs are on call around the clock, ready to respond to your needs.
When you have an emergency, we do everything we can to get a crew to you quickly. For both emergencies and service calls, we always do a courtesy call so you can make the best use of your time and still be there when we arrive.
Our techs are experts in diagnosing issues. Doesn't matter what make or model you have, we're not happy until we find out exactly what the problem is. In our minds, old is not a reason to replace your equipment. If it can be fixed, we will fix it.
Many of our customers have a preventative maintenance contract with us. We come out twice a year to maintain your equipment, and we also guarantee same-day emergency service to our preventative maintenance customers.
When you're ready for higher efficiency and more comfort, call the HVAC geeks at Anderson Air Corps.
Upgrading or conversion is a big decision and a big investment. Today's systems are complicated and sophisticated. It's very important that you make an informed, intelligent decision. You can count on the Anderson Air Corps team, and here's why. We're HVAC specialists, that's all we do. We look at every possible angle. For example, load calculations, how many BTUs your house really needs, and many other factors. We also determine if the ductwork can handle the system. Then we can determine which system is best suited for your needs. We will custom design and fabricate your ductwork specifically for your home in our shop. Our goal is to provide you with the system that is right for you, with maximum efficiency and comfort for years to come.
When you're ready for higher efficiency and more comfort, call the HVAC geeks at Anderson Air Corps. HVAC is all we do. We're ready to put our expertise to work for you.
Approximately 6 million visitors come to Albuquerque each year, all year long. They represent millions of dollars to our economy, so we need to welcome them and treat them right. You may think that hospitality training is just for people in the hospitality industry, like restaurants and hotels, right? Well, hospitals, pharmacies, gas stations, fast food restaurants, and many others also qualify. If your business touches or has the potential to touch our visitors, then you should consider attending one of our Albuquerque Concierge Excellence or ACE trainings.
A lot of informative information about Albuquerque and kind of reminding me the things that I do love about Albuquerque and looking at it as a local, but also keeping in mind of a tourist and reminding myself to try these places out, and that way I'm able to recommend and talk really highly about Albuquerque and what we have to offer.
If you're looking for a way for you and your staff to enhance your customer service experience, Visit Albuquerque would like to invite you to join us at one of our monthly ACE classes. The 3-hour course explores things to do and see in the Albuquerque area, as well as the do's and don'ts of customer service. ACE is helpful for all positions, and it's worth the $25 per student investment. To learn how you can make each guest experience better, call 505-222-4338 or email partnerevents@visitabq.org. Our next Best in the Biz company is Sunrise Medical Group, using state-of-the-art technology to relieve pain without the use of addictive drugs. Santa Rosa, New Mexico is a small town along I-40 with a heritage that harkens back to the days of old Route 66. But there's a doctor here using state-of-the-art cutting-edge technology to help people reduce or eliminate pain without the use of narcotics. Meet Dr. David Calkins.
What I do is actually try and find out why you hurt first. And then once I figure out the exact reason you hurt, I use the technology that's available to get rid of as much of your pain as possible. It's hard to find a good pain guy. And most of the people I see have already seen a lot of people. And a lot of them have even had surgeries.
There's new technology that allows us to do really minimally invasive procedures that interrupt the nerve signals that send a pain signal to your brain. It's an outpatient procedure. It's relatively pain-free.
Because what I'm doing is I'm taking little tiny bits of very dense local anesthetic and putting specific nerves to sleep to see if I can make your pain go away.
The idea there is to see if we're in the right spot.
If that works, then at our next visit, I'll go in there and knock those nerves out with a special technology called radio frequency.
A very small microwave generator heats up the nerve that's sending the pain signal and eliminates that nerve's ability to transmit a pain signal.
Radio frequency ablation can be an effective treatment for a variety of conditions, including back pain, neck pain, headaches, hip, shoulder, and knee pain, as well as others.
Half the people, their pain goes away forever. The other half, it's only a couple years. So unluckily for you, you may have to look at me every 2 years.
My back has been broken twice, and I've had back problems all my life, I guess, and arthritis set in, and Dr. Calkins did those procedures on me. I feel a whole lot better. I don't hurt. He got me to where I could walk again without help.
I seen Dr. Calkins because I had a really bad sciatica pain. I dealt with it on and off for about 4 or 5 years. I'm very grateful to Dr. Calkins. He helped me out quite a bit. I'm doing really well, and I'm very, very grateful to him for that.
This procedure is covered by all insurance companies. It is a fraction of the cost of surgery.
Santa Rosa is about an hour and a half from Albuquerque. But once you've been to everybody else, if you want to get better, just come see me.
Well, that's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks New Mexico, and I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the people that you saw today on the show, visit us online at whorocksnm.com. And remember, when you're out and about, if you see our men and women in uniform, stop them and thank them for their service. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you right back here again next week on KOB4 for another episode of Who Rocks New Mexico.